Hey there, welcome to Feast and Farm Cooks. My name is Rachel Ballard, and today we are making mashed potato cakes. If you've ever had these, they are kind of a southern delicacy, hardly fancy. We really love them and a great way to use up leftover mashed potatoes if you happen to have those on hand. Let me show you what you're going to need to put these together. I've got a couple of cups of mashed potatoes here. These have been well seasoned, so they have a little bit of sour cream in them, they have some butter in them and salt. I have a recipe, it's right up here. You can check that out if you'd like to see how I make mine. I have some green onions here in the front. If you don't want to use green onions, you can use finely diced yellow onion or red onion. You can grate it, whatever you choose. You can use that. A little bit of milk. I've got an egg, flour, salt, and pepper. Really, really simple, but comes together into something that we really love. And then back here in my skillet, I've got a couple of tablespoons of vegetable oil heating up for us so that we can fry our potato cakes. So let me show you what we need to do to put these together. Really easy. We're just going to dump everything in together. And we're going to hope that it all fits in this bowl. That's what we're going to hope. Let's see how it goes here. So one egg goes in. We'll put our milk in. That's just to kind of thin everything down, make it a little bit easier to mix up. And I'll probably give that a stir before I put the flour in. If you'll stir it in stages, you'll find that it's a little less overwhelming sometimes, and you get everything mixed in a little better. So we've got that in. And then I'm going to put my flour in. This is 2/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour, just as a binder. You could certainly use a different flour if you're kind of into the almond flour thing and that sort of. You could put that in here probably, give you a little bit of a different texture, but it wouldn't be impossible. All right, so we're going to work that in, and then the last thing we need is a little. You didn't see that. Is a little bit of salt and pepper. So once I get this worked in, and I cannot tell you how tempted I am to just use my hands on this. I'm trying to be formal. Let's see. Okay, before I do that, a little bit of salt and pepper. Now I know that my potatoes were really well seasoned before I started, so I'm not just going to load these down in salt and pepper. So what we're going to do is just take heaping tablespoons full, about like this, and we're going to drop them into our skillet, and then we're going to kind of flatten them with our hand. Let me get my heat down just a little. Maybe scoot this up where you can see a little better. So we're just going to flatten these in. And this smell instantly, as soon as the green onions start to heat up, you just get this lovely, lovely smell. They don't have to be perfectly round. They don't have to be anything like that. Just kind of heap them in there and smooth them out. So I'm going to put these in, and we're going to let them cook until they're golden and crispy on one side, and then we'll flip them. It just takes a couple of minutes, and I'll show you what they look like when they're there. My second batch is almost ready to come out of the fryer, and you can see that they are just lovely and golden brown. They get all crispy on the outside and stay soft in the center. Probably one of my most favorite side dishes you can possibly make. Almost more than mashed potatoes. Almost. So they get about 5 minutes per side, just until they've gotten that nice golden color on them. Then you can transfer them to a paper towel lined plate just to kind of let them drain and cool slightly. And then they're ready to serve. You can put a little cheese on the top, a little dollop of sour cream, anything you like on yours. We really, really enjoy these. I think we ought to eat one while the rest of these are frying. So you can see how it cracks apart. It's still mashed potatoes inside, and absolutely just a treat. So make sure you make a big batch of these next time you get a chance. You can check out another video right here. You can subscribe right over here, and you can get the full recipe over on feastandfarm.com. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you again soon. Bye.